Hello race fans, sim fans, RC fans, Racing 393. Just a quick video really, it shouldn't take too long. There's no script on this one. Channel update. So I have done a lot recently. Been, like I said in many videos, really busy work-wise, etc, etc. And I bought a shed as well, so there's a little video, a little sort of quick video on the fact that I've got a shed. It's just a shed in the day, isn't it? So nothing really to shout home about. But anyway, the reason for the shed is so that I can, one is store. You can't see what I can see here, but the amount of stuff I've got is there's no room in the house. So I've got to put it somewhere in the bin. My other half says, jokingly, but yeah. So I've got a shed, and that's where we're going. So with the channel, it's still a very small, insignificant size channel. And I sort of contradict myself here a little bit. So let me just get some clarity in why I'm doing this video. So I have a full-time job. And I also have a online business. Both of which provide with a suitable lifestyle. For now. The channel has never been really a way of, you know, the old I want to be a full-time YouTuber is definitely not, and I can't stress this enough, definitely not something which I am planning to do. It would be nice, but it's certainly, the reason I'm doing all this is not purely to get views, to get paid, nothing like that. It'd be nice to get a little bit of revenue back, because everything I do on the channel is funded by me, put in, and getting nothing back, as it were, as in a revenue. And like I've said in many videos, it's more of a documentation of why I do what I do. I actually regret not doing a video or a YouTube channel when I was racing. Had many opportunities to do garage work, racing on kart, on stock car. I just didn't think of it at the time. I did start to do a little bit of karting, but since then, another hat that's squeezing my brain. But since then, sort of, I've still got the karts, as I've probably said many times before, but I don't actually race. So the next part of my life really now is RC. I've been in RC all my life, but dabbled at it before. I never do things by half. So as I get older, I mean, I'm not a young spring chicken. I'm you know, I'm a man of a certain age. I might not look it. I think I do, but I might not look it. Yeah, and I've just sort of been in a situation now where I can actually, within reason, the hobby's not a restriction on money at all. It can be, don't get me wrong, it can certainly be like very expensive. However, I keep it quite calm. I don't go over the top, and I enjoy it. It's something which I can do. I'm looking at all my stuff now because I still can't believe, and this is only part of it, I still can't believe what I've got. Most of it is on the channel, but a lot of it isn't. So I don't know where it will end. You know, who knows? The shed, I bought the shed purely for storage and setting up a little space where I could do some filming and leave things out. You know what it's like? I used to have, you know, when I was racing, I had a whole garage full of stuff, race car, kart, etc, etc. And you can work on the kart, and when you've had enough, or you think, right, I'm going in now, you just, that's that done, shut the door down and go in. Lovely. I haven't got that luxury with the RC stuff at the moment. I've got to dig it all out, pack it all away, dig it all out, and it becomes, as much as I enjoy it, that in itself's a bit of a chore. I'd like to just go out to a garage or shed and piss around doing whatever I'm doing and then go in. Done. I keep looking at me, but not the camera. I'm just It's just the way it is. Right, so I'm planning. The shed's there. I've got to get some stuff in the shed. It's just an empty shell at the moment. So obviously benches, electric, light, that sort of thing. What else do I need in there? Well, that's about it really. Heat, as it's not cold at the moment, but it will get colder as the winter comes on in the UK, and wet and shit and usual crap. So maybe hopefully the content will get. I'm hoping it will get better. I haven't really progressed. I did set out a little bit of a goal to change how I do stuff, and it hasn't changed. My channel's, what's it got? I just looked. 100. No, hang on. Let me think. 380 followers, which is good. I'm quite pleased with that. Some interaction with the comments is also good. Whether people agree, disagree, have an opinion, doesn't matter. I'll interact at the moment. I can still interact with anybody because I don't get inundated. Inundated, is that the word? Don't know. Anyway, so 380 followers. So I thank you for everyone that has actually subscribed. I'm trying to get to for me, 500. Which is a bit of a milestone in YouTube terms, let alone 1,000. Hopefully, maybe as next year goes in, I'll be able to get some more followers. Now, I've been pretty poor this year on taking cars out and things. I just haven't had time. I keep looking. You can't see what I can see, but if the camera could move, I've got the camera to show you. It's just mental. So you can see in the background, just behind my head, that side actually, I'm going to get that. See that there? Little vice. But that's only for indoors. That still would work, but I'll probably put that in the shed actually when I get the benches in there. But yeah, I'm hoping to get. I mean, the channel mainly is nitro based, although I've got a lot of electric, and it's also like restoration. I like getting the older stuff and restoring them to the best that I can. I might better go a little bit better with some of them without pouring money into it, because like I said before, I do this for a bit of fun. I like it. I've always been into RC. It's not, for me at the moment, it's not overly cost biased. It's way under at the moment. I don't spend a huge amount, but you can actually spend thousands. It's a real rabbit hole if you start going down there. Depends on how far you want to go with the authenticity of restoring something back to how it was. I'm not quite bothered, I'm not bothered too much about whether it's near how it was or just an adaptation of how it was. But many people would hunt the certain bit down for that car, whatever it is, and then pay a fortune, or have to pay. Not, they don't want to, I guess, but having to pay a fortune for various bits and pieces. But I'm hoping the plan longer term is to get a few more cars, retro cars, rebuild them in a little bit more of a environment which allows me to do it smoother and more efficiently. So yeah, so the videos at the moment have been a little bit sparse. You usually find, as we're into September now and heading into October, into sort of the latter part of the year, the weather gets really, really crap, like it does in most places in the northern hemisphere. Cold, wet, dark. So most of the videos will be preparation videos, unless I get like I've got a few days off coming up. If they happen to be nice days, the next video will be the Rilario speed run test, bit of a sort of shakedown. There's a couple of videos on that on the channel. Incidentally, Rilario have brought out another speedrun car, which I really want that. It's a twin motor one, and the show is like a Group C Le Mans type car. So, God, I don't need that, but I would like it, especially the twin motor one. It's not out yet. They do a single motor one, and that's out in about, I don't know, 15 or 30 days. I can't remember. It says it on their website, but yeah. So that's the plan. So the reason the videos have been a little bit sparse is because I've been busy doing other stuff. Hopefully in the next sort of couple of weeks I'll be able to get back on track once I've got everything out of this room, or most of it out of this room, and into the shed. I haven't actually forgotten about the LMP12 carpet racer that's sat up there, which you can't see. I've got another axle for it, and also today should be delivered another set of tyres, another shell, some other bits and pieces. I've got an RC meetup with another YouTuber, not just me. He don't even know me really, but with other like-minded people with RC. So that's the only real chance I'll get to use the car on carpet, and I can test the new shell and the different rear axle. I think I run I run a ball diff at the moment, and this was a solid axle basically. I think it was out of stock for ever from Schumacher, but I've just got that, and that's set up there, which you can't see. So there will be more videos of my LMP12, so I haven't forgotten that. I think I'm waiting for the BRCA to release some dates on some local clubs. I'm sure there is anyway, but again, I haven't got time to sort of scoot around and go here, there, and everywhere in the UK to sort of race the car on a Friday or a weekday night, let alone weekend, with all this stuff going on. I wouldn't mind doing a couple of national rounds. I'm saying, you might think, well, what are you doing that for? You're well out of your depth. Yeah, but it doesn't really bother me. I use it as a learning curve. I enjoy it. I'm quite capable of trying to keep out of the way. I know I'm going to be in the lowest bit anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm waiting for perhaps, I don't know whether Eastbourne will come back up again with the indoor club scene at the Winter Series in Robertsbridge. Don't know. It's quite far to travel. Well, it isn't. And I'm pretty sure there's a nearer club to me that runs the LMP12, but we'll see. So that hasn't been forgotten. So there will be videos of that coming on. I've got loads of nitro, loads of kits, loads of electric kits. I know it's mainly a nitro channel, but it is I say mainly nitro. It's RC channel, isn't it? So I've got loads of kits. Got the BBX to build. I've got loads of other nitros down there which you can't see, which that's gone through my channel. But yeah, so that's just quickly. We've gone on long enough now. I'm rabbiting away, so it's just a quick update on perhaps where the channel's going to be for the next foreseeable. So I hope you found that interesting, and if you consider liking and subscribing and sharing the channel, it would help me to get to that 500. I did mention if I get to 500, I might do a giveaway. I'd like to. It'd have to be out of my own pocket. I'll have to just buy something. I don't know. Maybe something from Banggood or something, and just do a free giveaway on my channel to celebrate that. I tried to give away last time. It was only a sticker, but nobody did it apart from one person. But it's just something to sort of put back. So I know it's all costing me money anyway, so it doesn't really matter as such. So without further ado, I'll end that video there. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you soon once I transition between house and shed.